AI Finance Daily, where artificial intelligence meets your money. Most people are getting this wrong. Today we fix that. The subject: the AI failure that cost a Fortune 500 company $200 million. What went wrong? $200 million. That's the price tag for one hell of a mess. It's not a lottery win. It's what a Fortune 500 company just lost as a direct consequence of botched AI implementation. So let's talk about what's actually happening here. This is a cautionary tale for every executive out there still rolling the dice on AI like it's a one-way ticket to the future. The company in question? None other than a major player in the retail space. Let's call them RetailCorp. This giant bet big on AI to streamline operations, from inventory management to customer service. But they didn't just gamble with their future. They played with the rent money and lost. RetailCorp announced its ambitious AI-driven project aimed at optimizing supply chain logistics. Sounds great, right? Until you dig a little deeper and discover the number nobody is talking about. Their demand forecasting accuracy plummeted by 30%. Yes, you heard me. They had a shiny new AI system, but it couldn't decide if customers wanted spaghetti or salad. The result? Shelves overflowing with items no one wanted, and empty shelves of what customers did want. Classic case of you had one job. Why did this happen? Yes, they threw money at algorithms and fancy machine learning teams, but they skipped the basics. They didn't incorporate real-time data analysis, and their training data was stale, like last week's bread. If you want machine learning to really work, you need to feed it ever-fresh data. Otherwise, you're relying on the equivalent of a 30-year-old textbook to teach you the new math. They thought they could install a shiny black box and call it a day. Now, it's important to note that AI isn't just a tool, it's a framework. And you can't just slap it onto a broken process and expect miracles. There are no shortcuts when you're scaling your operations. And RetailCorp's executives acted like they were playing a video game where respawn is a given. Spoiler, it's not. Analysts suggest that companies actively engaging in digital transformation need continuous iterations, feedback loops, and, actual input from the people who will be using the systems. Who knew? Now here's the revelation that might reframe this whole debacle. The cost of AI failure isn't purely financial. It's reputational. Customers remember shoddy service and empty shelves. RetailCorp didn't just lose revenue from their AI failures. They lost customer trust, which is infinitely harder to recover. You can repair bad numbers with good math, but once a brand's reputation is tarnished, good luck polishing that. Let's break it down to what this means for your bottom line. Are you, as an executive, willing to bet your company's future on a single algorithm? Or can you afford the risk of taking shortcuts? While you're pondering that, consider that RetailCorp had to lay off hundreds of employees, a move that shocked the market and sent their stock prices reeling, an approximate 7% drop within a month of the announcement. So, where do we go from here? One clear mental model is needed. Embrace the full change management process when implementing AI. Start slow. Pilot small projects to test water temperature before diving headfirst into the pool. Engage with your teams, solicit feedback, iterate, and for heaven's sake, ensure that the data you're feeding the system isn't the digital equivalent of expired yogurt. Now, here's the caveat. Not every company will experience this level of fallout. Some may find themselves thriving, but the risk is significant. You could easily be the next RetailCorp, staring at your quarterly numbers and thinking, what the hell just happened? In conclusion, remember that shiny tech doesn't solve your underlying issues. Invest in sound strategy, real-time data, and, above all, don't ignore the humans involved. The figures discussed here are drawn from publicly available data. Always verify before making any financial decision. This is educational content, not financial advice. That wraps up AI Finance Daily. One small ask. If this was useful, hit follow. It costs you nothing, and it means we can keep making this. See you next time.